boy Louie D, and I'm back here with another video. I'm going to show you exactly how to tie up a T-rig. For those of you that don't know what a T-rig is, it is the Texas rig. A go-to rig for God knows how long. It is a go-to for a variety of plastic soft baits, from plastic worms to, to creature baits, to what else we have, to tubes, you name it. So basically this type of presentation, it allows your rig to be streamlined for one, and for two, it makes it weedless in order for you to get all up in that thick cover to get these big bass wild and to get you a bite, right? So there's four main components to the T-rig. You got your soft plastic wood, your bullet weight, your pegging device, which can be a bobber stopper, or in this case, I'm gonna be using a toothpick. And last but not least, you got your hook. Those are your four main components. With that being said, I'm gonna show you right now exactly how to tie that up.
Now, to keep things simple for you guys, I'm gonna use your stick bait. I have a size 3/0 wide gap hook, your bullet weight, and your toothpick in place of a bobber stopper. And of course, you got your line. So usually if you have a bobber stopper, you're gonna thread that on first, but in this instance, I don't have one. So I'm gonna thread on the bullet weight. There it goes on first. Then next up, we have our hook. You're gonna thread that through just as such. And usually what I do is, just to help me out a little bit more, I usually just place the hook in my middle finger just such. Give yourself enough room, enough slack, right? And usually now what you wanna do is, you wanna take this line and wrap it around this line, around about, I would say 6 to 8 wraps, right? So, we go. Now that you have this, what you want to do is you want to thread it through this hole right here. As such, what I do now at this point is I hold it down, I clamp it down right here, and now it's going to leave you with this hole. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of that and put it through there, and you're left with this. Take your middle finger out. Now you're gonna hold your hook. Usually it's best to wet your line, and you're just gonna pull this side. Just bring it down and pull tightly, and there you go. Now with a pair of scissors or nail clippers or whatever the case may be, this tag end, you want to clip it. You don't want to clip it too short, leave some room. Next up, what we have is our stick bait, right? Now, for the Texas rig, what you want to do is you want to enter the top end of your bait or whatever you're using to rig up your Texas rig. So you want to come off at an angle as such, right? And you just want to get the tip of your bait, just like that. Bring it all the way up, right? And you're gonna bring it all the way on, just like that. I want to bury the eyelet just a little, like that. And then you're left with this, right? So what do you do now? Now, you want to you see the size of this. You want your hook to come out of the stick bait right around there. So I'm using my thumb right here as a little guide. Bring it in right there. come out of it, and boom. Now, where the toothpick comes into play is where you want to peg it. Stick it in as hard as you can, snap it off, and you're good. Now, usually with a worm, I don't really want to peg it down because I do want, when you're fishing it, it's gonna fall down like this, right? And usually this will stay up. And when you're fishing this, what I like is to have this free flowing so that when you pop it up, this will fall first and this will come slowly afterwards, giving it some presentation. And that's what I generally would do. And this right here, you guys, this is all there is to your Texas rig. Now, if you want to make it completely weedless, what you can do is you just take and you just bury the tip of that hook just a little bit into your bait, right? And now it's completely weedless. Now let's tie up another Texas rig but using a different soft plastic. Now I already have this set up, so I'm gonna just use this so I don't have to go through tying up another hook and all that. So right here I have my Christy Crawl, all right? And this is a 3/0 extra wide gap, EWG. And if you look at it and you line it up, it lines up pretty perfectly, right? So it's the same principle as this right here. So what you want to do is at an angle, you bring it in and right out, just like that. Bring it all the way around, just as such. Now, the same thing, just like the worm, is gonna line up right here at the start of these claws. So bring it down, right in, straight up. And there you have it. It's that simple, you guys. Just bury the hook just a little bit, and there you go. On this presentation, I actually want to keep this peg down. So that's where I'll utilize my toothpick. This is where the toothpick is going to come into play. All right. Make sure that's in there. Snap it off. Boom. That's how you rig that up. You have two different types of soft plastic baits using the Texas rig
and as you
setup.
see, you guys, it's that simple to tie up a Texas rig. Now for all you beginners out there, please just keep it simple. Stick bait Senkos, they'll get the job done. It's been proven over and over again to catch fish. What setup would you go with? What lures? What size bullet weight? Like, let me know what you guys think. One more thing. Do not, and I mean do not, forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to receive all notifications of my newest videos I upload. So stay tuned, you guys. Keep your lines tight and keep these big bass wildin'.